Good day to you. This is David Richard. I want Balancing the Triad, body, mind, and spirit. Normally I do afternoons. We're going to switch things up a little bit and do some stuff in the mornings. So Balancing the Triad, what the heck is that thing? I pieced together working on my body, my mind, and my spirit. So basically your health and wellness over the years. And then I fully realized the importance of it when I went in for a simple procedure only to wake up in ICU the next day. Got a diagnosis the following week, 8-hour surgery the week after that. After that was all done, I was recovering, I realized I handled everything pretty easily, kind of with grace and ease. So that's what I'm helping you to do. I'm taking what I've learned, share it with you so you can cut down your learning curve, so that way there you can work on your body, mind, spirit, and thus handle the challenges that life throws at you a little easier. This includes the ones you're going through now, the ones you will go through, and even ones in the past. So today's topic, when you give into temptation, and then what's next? Now, so we're talking temptation in regards to your body, and your spirit. It might be you've been eating really healthy and you go off and suddenly splurge and eat a whole pizza by yourself. Maybe it's you've been doing very positive. You've been being careful what you let into your subconscious mind. You've been working with that, and then suddenly you just go on a negative rant. Things kind of vary. Now, for me, this came up because of this morning. Oh boy. I shared a number of videos back. I was always getting to 5 o'clock. Now something shifted for me and it just wasn't working right. I wasn't getting up till 6 or later, but worked my way back. And 3 weeks ago, I think it was 3 weeks ago, I was getting up at 5:45. Last week it was 5:30, and this week it's been 5:15, other than this morning. Yeah, here's where I gave into temptation. And I'll also tell you what I did and what in whole framework for this. Very cool here. We're going to get about 54 degrees here in Northern California this morning. Have a whole house fan. For those of you who don't know, whole house fans, think of it as a giant superpowered exhaust fan. You open the windows up and it brings the cool air from outside in. So on one side of my bed, I got my window open, breeze is blowing me here. On the other side of the bed, I got a fan blowing on me. Sometime this morning I woke up, it was cool, so I was able to pull my curtain over so the window wasn't blowing me, and used my remote, turned off the fan, even had another blanket on the bed to get warmed right up. It was nice and comfortable, and I laid there for a little bit, and then I hear my alarm going off, which is my phone. It's on the floor. And I'm laying there, I'm comfortable, I don't want to get up. I'm kind of going through my head, okay, but I'm still supposed to be doing some work on this project here. Alarm's still going off. I wonder how long it takes for that thing to go off. And next thing I know, I'm still arguing in my head a little bit. I'm supposed to be getting up, I'm supposed to be working on this. It's been in my best interest to work on that. Not sleeping here in bed. It's going to affect me this way here. Next thing you know, it's silent, and I fell asleep again. Then I hear the alarm going off again, and I fell asleep for it. By the time I actually came cognitive and was ready to get up, it was about 6:30. So I lost working for an hour. Now, what I mean by that is lost. I mentioned last week or so, I was in a mastermind. Well, part of that is we developed a 90-day plan and broke it down into 30-day segments, and I'm being held accountable for that. So part of the guilt I was feeling was like, okay, I lost an hour plus of working this morning, something I could have done positively for myself, which kind of threw the rest of my morning off a little bit. So that's how I gave it the temptation. So with all that, I'll give you a time frame. One of the things that can help you keep out of temptation is making sure what you're going after. In this case here, I knew what I was going after, but yet a little fatigued, a little comfortable, nice and cold out to curl up in the bed, felt really good. I decided to stay there. Now, most of the time, giving yourself a guilt trip is not going to do any good. However, in this case here, especially for me, I think a little bit of guilt can be beneficial. It's like, okay, I got to remember, which means I can keep that as a little guilt and make things to help remedy it. Like, for example, I'm going to make sure I print out my 90-day plan. I'm going to put it on my bulletin board so it reminds me every day. I got to make sure that the reason why I'm doing this, which would have forced me, if you will, to get up and get going in the morning instead of laying in bed not doing anything. All right, so I hope that makes sense. The best thing you can do for yourself is, if you give into temptation, understand the reason you did it. Maybe apply a little bit of guilt, not a whole lot, to yourself to say, okay, I could be doing better. But overall, what's your goal? Where are you going after? If you skipped on the steps, making it to your goal, it's a conscious decision. At least I was mostly conscious when I made this decision. The main thing is, don't make a habit out of it. And that's one thing I do not intend to do. So this morning, I started off with doing this video. That's one of the reasons I wanted to do the video more. So, okay, I missed an hour plus of work this morning. So now I'm going to do the video to get going so I can see if I can make up for later. For me, I'm going to print out my 90-day plan on my bulletin board so it's remind me every day of what I got to go check into. All right. So hopefully that all makes sense. So if you've given into temptation with your body, mind, or spirit, what have you done? Let me know your thoughts on that. So enjoy the rest of your day. Take care, and we'll catch you next time. So balance into. Bye-bye.